Hello dear Shadow students. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very special part of the English grammar, about the present perfect tense, specifically about the present perfect simple. So let's get down to it. So let's listen to this sentence. I have been to Sri Lanka. I have been to Sri Lanka. Did I say when I was in Sri Lanka? No, I didn't. Because for the present perfect tense, when is not important. The time when something happened is not important. Or for example, I have read the book and it's great. So again, I'm not saying when I read the book, it's not important. The experience of reading that book is important. I have eaten Italian food. The experience of eating Italian food is important. So again, not saying when. Watch out, because if you say when, you have to use past simple. I ate Italian food yesterday. I read a great book last year. All right. So let's have a look at the forms. So I have worked, you have worked, we have worked. So what do we see here? We need this have and we need this ed form. He has worked, she has worked. So for he, she, it, we need has. Negative. I haven't worked, you haven't worked, we haven't worked. He hasn't worked, she hasn't worked. So for negative, he, she, it, we need hasn't. For questions, have I worked? Have you worked? Have we worked? And so on. Has he worked? Has she worked? And so on. So, in the present perfect tense, we often use irregular verbs. So what is an irregular verb? So it is a verb which doesn't end with ed in the past. So for example, go, went, gone doesn't end in ed. And for the present perfect tense, if we have irregular verbs, we need something called the past participle. What is it? It is the third form. So go, went, gone. So gone is the past participle. Speak, spoke, spoken. We need the spoken. That is the past participle. Or any other example? For example, see, saw, seen. So we need this seen, right? So now I'm going to talk to you about different uses. So let's talk about two uses today. So as I said, the first use is when we are talking about some experience from our life and it's not important when. I've met his brother, but I haven't met his sister. Well, I've been to Africa, but I haven't been to Asia. Like that. And second use is when something happened quite recently and it has an effect into the present time. So for example, I have lost my keys. So what is I have lost my keys? It happened. What is the effect? Still they are lost. Still I can't find them. Okay, let's have a look here. So there's a window. I have opened the window. So still it's open. Okay, let's have a look here. I have a diary. I've opened the diary and still it's open. Yeah. So I have, wow, what do we have here? A marker. So I have picked up the marker. Yeah. So you can often use it for something that you have just done, something that has just happened. So the first use, so an experience for which when is not important. So the second use, experience something that happened and has effect into the present. All right, I will again give you some practice in the description box of the video. Thank you so much for watching and see you again.